Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite _UK. Click subscribe so you don't miss match analyses sports spirit.
While following the course of this match, the first thing that struck me was not the score or the astonishing 13-point tally, a number rarely seen in knockout games, but the way both teams approached the game with openness, daring to play and express themselves. Conventionally, knockout matches are associated with caution, tightness, and sometimes tension so dry it borders on dull. Yet here, all those preconceptions seemed completely overturned. Northampton, true to their reputation, deployed a fast-paced, dynamic attacking style. Players like George Furbank and Tommy Freeman not only fulfilled their roles but brought an artistic flair to every ball-handling moment. However, judging the match solely by their decisive victory as if it were one-sided would be an unfair assessment. Castres, the French side, presented an image completely contrary to what many might expect, far from being weak, timid, or psychologically overwhelmed. On the contrary, they started confidently, even surprising the crowd at Franklin's Gardens by leading after the first half.
Prized by Christian Ambadiang and Vuad Karawalavu were not merely individual achievements but proof of a well-functioning, creative system. What made me reflect most after this match was the concept of defeat. Castres lost, there is no denying that. But, on a deeper level, were they truly the losers? They gave their all, fought to the final minutes, and forced a strong team like Northampton to constantly adapt their tactics and push themselves to the maximum. In a world where success is often measured by numbers, this match reminded me that the value of effort and spirit cannot be reduced merely to winning or losing. That said, Castres' lack of discipline came at a cost. Yellow cards for Ambadiang, Guillaume Ducat, and Larissa Tuchovu Ramoto Tabua not only weakened their squad but disrupted the team's rhythm. This reminded me of many aspects of life. Talent and effort are essential, but without self-control, everything can collapse at critical moments. Discipline, therefore, is not secondary, it is the foundation that allows potential to flourish fully.
On the other side, Northampton demonstrated the value of composure. When trailing and under pressure, they did not panic but stayed committed to their style of play. Furbank's role in this match was particularly notable. The moments at the 52nd and 60th minutes were not only decisive in terms of points but also showcased a hard-to-measure quality, game-reading ability. In sports, as in life, seeing what others do not and acting decisively at the right moment is what makes the difference. I was also drawn to the psychological dimension of the match, particularly situations involving Henry Pollock. He is not the type of player easily liked by opponents and was even targeted as a provocation. Yet this offered an interesting perspective. In elite sports, not everyone needs to be liked. Sometimes, being a catalyst is an important role. However, the lesson from Pollock lies not in provocation but in maintaining calm under pressure. When Enzo Hervé attempted to provoke him, Pollock did not overreact.
This showed me that in fiercely competitive environments, emotional control is a silent but incredibly powerful strength. Impulsive reactions may bring instant satisfaction, but the price is often high. This match also made me reflect on how we judge others. Castres, as mentioned, are often seen as underdogs in European competitions. Yet they consistently proved otherwise. This is true not only in sports but in life. Unverified assumptions can become invisible barriers, causing us to misjudge the abilities of others, and sometimes even our own. For fans, this match serves as a reminder that sports are not just about seeking victory but about appreciating the beauty of fair competition, relentless spirit, and moments of brilliance. That a knockout game could produce 13 tries proves that excitement does not solely come from nail-biting tension but can also arise from openness and creativity. For me personally, the greatest lesson from this match is balance, between attack and defense, emotion and reason, individuality and discipline. Northampton won thanks to that balance, whereas Castres, despite an outstanding performance, fell slightly short on discipline.
Success is not the result of a single factor but the combination of many: talent, effort, strategy, mindset, and discipline. Any deficiency can become a critical weakness. Ultimately, what stays with me is not the score but the feeling of witnessing a true match. A game where both teams deserve respect, where the winner is not arrogant, and the loser is not diminished. In a world often obsessed with results, moments like this remind us of the core values of sport, and, more broadly, of life: giving your all, respecting your opponents, and continuously learning from every experience.
Play to the fullest, learn from every experience, and always respect the spirit of your opponents. Farewell.